Hello, Sagittarius. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm sorry it's a bit late. It is for June 25th. Actually, it should have been sooner, to the 30th. And I hope I can make up for it by giving you a decent reading because we've had some pretty crappy ones lately, is all I have to say. Justice and the Magician are a very nice way to start. Everybody's getting the Tower. Everybody's getting the Ten of Swords. It's been pretty ugly. So I'm hoping your reading is brilliant and beautiful and as fabulous and fiery as you are. I hope you're enjoying summertime. We're in it now. I love it. It makes me feel alive. So I hope you are feeling all the benefits too. So let's get into our reading. Wow. Well, this is really nice so far. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is my fave card. Wow. Well, I think I delivered here because this is unbelievable. I haven't had a reading this good in a while. And I had a really good one. The last one I did, the Scorpio, was pretty damn good too. But it did include the Three of Swords, which is a sorrowful card. The rest of it was incredible, but now this card is your only one that has any somberness at all. And it's not terrible. It just means there is a decision to be made. And probably it's like one or the other thing is going to be good. It's not both, you know. It's not one of those things where you can make them both work together. It's that duality, you know, that split. And maybe you don't feel that you have clarity, and that's why the blindfold is there. You're not sure. Maybe you don't have all the facts. But there is some kind of a decision. So whip off that blindfold and find out what you need to find out to make a good one, because you have so much good stuff going on and so much power, and you can do this. I mean, for you, this is not going to be a big deal. Justice. So justice can mean that a legal matter is going to come out in your favor. So if you have a court case that's ongoing, this is a good card to get. It can also mean you're going to receive some other kind of justice. Excuse me, it's summertime and I totally need the fresh air, but I have my window closed because since it's nice out, everybody's cutting their grass and doing all that stuff outside, so I'm trying to get it so you don't hear that. So anyway, justice can mean somebody's going to apologize for something that they kind of owe you, or they're going to compensate you in some way. You know, maybe you helped somebody out with something and you always feel like they never do anything for you. Maybe they're going to help you this time and do something really nice and make you feel better about the situation. A lot of times, people come out of the past to give an apology or something. And it's quite surprising and quite pleasant sometimes, and can, you know, make you feel better about a situation that you were not feeling too great about. So this is good, and this is totally manageable. And then this is crazy. Like, it's just so positive. Like, I'm kind of blown away here. So the only court card we have is this Page of Pentacles. So this is typically a child, teenager, or very young adult. And this person is pretty interesting. So I don't know if this is, if you're a very young person, it can be a love interest. If you're not a very young person, maybe it's your child, maybe it's somebody you know. Or it can mean a message coming in, a message about investing or something about health and longevity, anything to do with things you invest in. So it could be a very positive message. But if it's a person, this person is someone inventive, somebody who can take things apart and put them back together, mechanical often. It's a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and Earth sign, Pentacles. And this person is just very, like, learning about how to invest and how to put these things into action. And even though some of these things don't sound very exciting, the way they talk about it can be very exciting. They tend to be very smart. They tend to be very thorough. They're not always the fastest moving of the pages, but they're very, very thorough and very exacting. And when it comes to mechanical things, they're really amazing. So this might be a person that you're going to be dealing with this week. And if so, that is quite exciting, because this is quite an exciting person. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about following your intuition. You want to be able to go within and seek your inner wisdom. Because the thing about her is you know the answers within you 99% of the time. There might be a little bit of info you have to glean somewhere along the way to be sure, but your intuition, if you know what's going on at all, will guide you. It's really hard for us nowadays to follow our intuition because we have so many things that help us, like communication devices. In the old days, people knew things were happening when those devices didn't exist because they felt it. You know, as crazy as you might think that sounds, it's true. And some people still have that. So following your intuition, and even if you don't think you do, if you start to tap into it and pay attention to it and live it, you will develop it. It's just like a muscle that you will develop and get better at following your intuition. And it's a great thing to do. So I'm going to put her near your decision-making stuff. And then Temperance. Temperance, sometimes we don't love the card Temperance because it's kind of like a reminder, don't drink too much, don't smoke too much, don't party too much, don't do anything too extreme, kind of walk the middle line, be careful, all that jazz. I get her all the time, or him. And because I'm not really sure what sex that angel is, if any. But it's a card of purification. It's a good card. It's a card of, you know, you're not a lost cause. Otherwise, Temperance wouldn't be coming in to say, hey, you know, smarten up a little bit because you've got stuff to do, you know. So it's a very, very good card. So this is my favorite card in the entire deck. Always has been, always will be. Six of Cups. My mother read tarot cards, and I've always gotten this card. Now, it's a card about nostalgia and childlike joy and the beautiful relationships of children and the level of trust about a childhood friend you can tell all your secrets to and everything like that. It's kind of a magical card. And when I was a kid and I would get it, I thought it was because I was a kid and I had kid friends and all that stuff. You know, I was a child, so why wouldn't I get that card? But I still get the card all the time. It's one of the cards I can expect in my readings. And I have a boyfriend who, we were pen pals when we were really young. And now I always think that the card was in my life forever because this was going to be a part of my life. I mean, it might be a combo deal, right? But I love the card. I've always loved it. I'll always love it. It's a great card. So it can be nostalgia. It can be that special relationship. And it can be the special relationship where it's a dear friend from the past that you still adore. It can be a sibling. You know, it's a very special, special, special card. And if you don't have somebody like that from the past, it can mean you can still have a similar relationship like that. When you have that person that you have a relationship with who makes you feel like you can tell them anything, like they've got your back no matter what, that you can share every secret, that you've got this like special magical thing going with. That's what this card is all about. So it's a great card. And then, let's see how I want to do this. I want to do this. Okay. Let's go like this. No, I want to have this at the end. Okay, so. No, I want to do this. I don't know why it matters, but it just feels like it does. Okay, so the Four of Wands is a fantastic card of celebration. Like, you've got the laurel wreaths up here, and everybody's celebrating. They've got bouquets in the air, and it's a castle, and it's happiness, and it's joy, and everything good. Like, this is a great, wonderful, happy card. It often means marriage. It is a party of some sort for some kind of an event. And, oh, it could also be moving to a new home. You know, that often brings up this card. It is a fantastic card. Very happy. New, fresh, new stuff coming in, doing new things, taking steps, committed things. Even moving to a new house is a new commitment, you know. It is super great. And then we've got the Empress, and the Empress is about birthing things onto the planet. It's about fertility. It can be a card of having a baby, so if you don't want to have one, you should probably use some caution. It can be a card of birthing a new business or a piece of art onto the planet. It's anything that you're going to bring into fruition on Earth. And it's a very exciting card. It's one of these ones where you can see everything about it is happy. She looks whole and complete within herself. She is sitting there totally content. Everything's good. There's sun. It's positive. It's a very female energy. It's a very female energy. A male can certainly be having these experiences, but we all have male and female energy, and this energy is very strongly female. So the Ten of Cups is another one of the best cards in the deck. This is about home, family, having it all, great love, passion, passion, passion. 10 cups, right? It's about having all your passions realized and living the life, that you've always wanted to have. I mean, I don't know what's happening this week for you, but I bet some of you are getting married and having the love of your life and all of that great stuff, and if not, it's coming in, because this is like powerful. There's this tingly feeling I get when certain cards come together, and I'm getting it. So I'm excited about the reading. The Magician. So you guys are really fiery. You deserve this. You really do. You deserve this. The Magician's one of the best cards in the deck also. The Magician means you have the power to do it all. You have the power. You're an eternal being. You're pulling the forces of the universe down to Earth where you need them to do whatever you want to do. You've got the passion. You've got the truth-seeking abilities and the thought process. You've got the ability to put things into action and to birth them onto the planet. You've got the ability to invest in yourself and others, whether it's financially, whether it's in health, or whatever. You've got all of it. You've got all of it going for you, Sagittarius. You've got all of it. So take this and go forth this week and know your power, because it is immense. And whatever's going on here, enjoy every minute of it. I mean, really, this is a beautiful reading. It's a superlative reading. It's amazing. And I wish you an unbelievable week. I hope to talk to you soon.